Well, hello out there, underwater land, you little fishies everywhere. Get out of here. Jeez, I'm Oliver Lang. I'm here to tell you about the rumors from this off season. Let you guys know exactly what's the truth and what isn't true. But everything that I'm going to tell you is 100% true. Okay? So first of all, I'd like to start in alphabetical order. Aftershock. We're actually going to skip Aftershock because we don't know anybody on Aftershock or what's going on with Aftershock. Aftermath. Okay, Aftermath. Interesting story here. Aftermath and Infamous seem to have merged. Okay, they are merging. They are now one. I don't know who's going to get cut off the team. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's interesting to me to think that Mike Hinman, who probably has more money than the whole Q organization, is being bought by Q or merging. LB himself is actually retired. I believe now he's going to Arizona. He's going to become a baker. Rusty Glaze, take my hat off to him. He's actually opened his own paintball store. He's actually become a businessman in this world of paintball. Hopefully this year he learns how to shoot left-handed. Then we're going to move on to Impact. Interesting Impact. We actually don't really care what's going on in Impact either, so we're going to skip Impact. The Ironmen. This is my team. We haven't really figured out the roster situation yet. Nicky Cuba has left the team, though. That is official. To where he goes, we don't know, but we do him. We see him off well. Great guy. Had a great run with him. So we wish him the best. But in his replacement, we are actually going to pick up Dave Youngblood. Dave Youngblood is going to play with us. He's actually going to be right here. He's actually going to use that 26-inch barrel with the two CO2 tanks underneath it, and he will be our newest Snake player. So look out for him, all the other teams, okay? Myself, I actually invested in a tanning salon. That's why I'm so tan, and I'm trying to grow a mustache and eventually move to France. People think it's gay, but I think it's completely heterosexual. On to Miko. Miko is actually a jiu-jitsu fighter now. He makes 100 bajillion rupiels. Rupiels, yes. It's the Brazilian money. He fights. He's got cauliflower ears now. If you mess with Miko, he will put you in chokehold. On to Dynasty. Dynasty, obviously a well-veteran team. They just picked up Chad George from Philly Americans. So Philly Americans will be losing Chad George, and Dynasty will be picking him up as the Snake player because Angel Fergoza has left. Angel Fergoza is now an auto mechanic in Vallejo, California. Davey Williamson, who has been playing paintball since I've been playing paintball, he is the first paintball player to legally and actually take HGH. He's going to try to be the oldest and most veteran paintball player in the league. He is going to be the biggest and strongest as well. So watch out for him being very bulky when he plays. Alex Frazee is now a ski instructor in Lake Tahoe. He knows how to save your life. If anybody passes out at the paintball field, he will give you CPR and then sign your hat as an autograph. Who else we got? We have, like I said, Philly Americans. We don't think they're going to be around this year. One thing is for sure is Ryan Moorhead will cut his hair this year, everybody. Yes, he's going to cut his hair. It's going to shock the whole paintball world, but really, he needs to cut his hair, and it needs to be done a couple years ago. Tim Montresor, this is an interesting story. He's actually trying out for the Sylvester Stallone stunt double take. Yeah, he's going to be in Hollywood movies as Sylvester Stallone's stunt double. Jason Edwards, who used to play in Philly, great player. He's moved to Tampa now. Tampa will be a much stronger team this year. We're building, and they're right up there, nipping at everybody's heels. They actually beat us in the World Cup. We thought it was pathetic, but they will be a really good team next year. Brian Smith, everybody, yes. Brian Smith, one of Tampa Bay's better Snake players. He is actually going to be enrolled in the CIA. He's going to be a secret agent, and he's going to be deployed into hostile territory waters and to reveal, the secrets. But don't tell anybody. Don't tell the Russians. On to the Russians. Yeah, this is very critical, very crucial. And if you guys haven't tuned into Eastern European television within the last month, what's happened is they've actually found Count Dracula. Count Dracula, a 100-year-old myth, has actually been revealed, and Sergei, the owner of the Russians, is actually Count Dracula. So next time you see him, run from him. If you are a team owner and you have kids on the team that potentially could be, of a professional level, and you think that the Russians might actually pick them up, you should have them play in garlic, because that will ward Sergei away from them. On to some other news. That's all I've got right now, but I will come up with something else in the next 5 minutes. It's a little crafty. Other than that, we're saying goodbye. We've had a great offseason, and we're ready to play paintball this year.